Good afternoon, everyone. Very interesting questions, all relating to law. Just let me quickly remind you, when Dr. Munilal was the Minister of Housing, they removed the cap criterion. Perhaps you've forgotten. There was a cap for qualification for HTC. So in 2002, it was meant for middle and low income. In 2002, it stayed that way until 2010. In 2010, the UNC came in, they removed the cap. They spent millions of dollars per apartment. A single bedroom apartment came to several $1 million of cost price. After that happened, they moved the cap for qualification. The UNC removed the cap. Following that cap, with the millions spent in uplifting, building a pool, doing things that no longer fell into low income. By the UNC action, therefore, they removed the caps. It then came to open market. The PNM cabinet obtained valuations from open market rental positions. They put it onto the market. It has been on the market for open sale. No limitations in respect of first-time ownership, etc. It was put out for a very long period. There were very few persons coming to buy. So it's been on the open market via retail, via normal real estate investments, etc. This is nothing surprising. Perhaps we've forgotten this. We've been through this umpteen times. I'm just merely connecting the dots for you today. So to answer your questions, any person could have bought those apartments. Anybody. Dr. Ralph Gonsalves and all. These were not in the HTC low income, middle income pool at all, and has been that way since the UNC was there, unless you've forgotten. So this is nothing to, it is shocking and staggering that the Minister of Housing, Minister in the Ministry of Housing, the junior minister, could roll out and attack not only a Prime Minister and his Trinidadian family, because Eloise Gonsalves is Trinidadian. Their children live here, as far as I know. Storm Gonsalves and Soleil Gonsalves live here. This is on the open market at arm's length transactions. And relative to the inquiry as to on the 30th, this transaction was closed. Whether a government changes or not on any date, there's a continuity of business. There would have been transactions before, agreement for sale, deposit, structures, etc. Now, what Minister Roberts did is quite shocking. He is a minister of government with sensitive personal information. Go to the Data Protection Act. Sensitive personal information, including financial information, is sensitive under law. You're not allowed to disclose that information. It's why when you go to a bank or a financial institution processing, your information is kept in confidence. The Integrity in Public Life Act also has obligations like that. Mr. Roberts is a man quite accustomed to dealing, it seems, with issues of the law and law enforcement. And what really should be the focus here is, are you comfortable that your personal information could be on a platform, worse yet, on some program called Polorian something or whatever he's called himself? When you look at this thing and you see media houses reporting Polorian juice or whatever his program is called, you have to ask yourself, are you confident that you're in the right hands with a government minister leaking, weaponizing sensitive personal information, in this case concerning a prime minister of a regional leader, a long-time prime minister of long pants standard, Ralph Gonsalves, a friend to Trinidad and Tobago for decades? Are you satisfied with that? And where is the condemnation in respect of that? Today, Ralph Gonsalves and his family. Tomorrow, Urvashi Tiwari and her family. Are you good with that? That should be condemned openly. So I hope I've lent some clarification.
Mr. Rawi, and just to be clear, I were to purchase a Victoria Keys apartment, I don't have to file any documents with HTC. I could go through a real estate agent and so on.
The real estate agent connects the purchase price with the vendor. The vendor is HTC. The property is vested in the HTC.
No, so do I have to apply to them like how regular people have to have a number and apply?
No, there's no HAFS number. There's no applicant number. If you go, you will see there's an open house, for instance. Contact an AMCL representative starting from 1 million. Dr. Randall Mitchell, Minister of Housing, re-engineered the HTC middle income, low income, where you would qualify. The UNC government, 2010 to 2015, took Victoria Keys off the HTC shelf. That raised the price. It therefore could not be reasonable for a government to say, listen, we'll take HTC applicants who qualify for $300,000, $500,000, $800,000 mortgage and sell a $2 million apartment. It means the taxpayer would have to subsidize that by $1.5 million. Our government was therefore compelled to put it on the open market because the taxpayers cannot be brought to the position of subsidizing $1.5 million because of the design of the UNC. So it would have been irresponsible for our cabinet. So our cabinet took the step, I recall vividly, of getting valuations from valuators, of wrestling with how to make sure the taxpayer didn't pay for rich people owning apartments at the cost of taxpayers. It's why Dr. Rowley, as Prime Minister, reduced the income level under $25,000. They had people with Mercedes-Benz in their garage on the HTC list because they qualified. We changed all of that. I'm just reminding you of what we discussed in the last 10 years.